installed.
You can call the Shin ult, and it's really hard for Lucian to get out. So I think there's a really good last pick for Caps, and of course, why to save that last pick for him.
Sin's adding a little bit up in there, and of course the Karma. So there's protection for Caps, and then of course Reckless. He really does love that cannon.
I've seen it in LCK multiple times already. Early kills for him. He roams around the map with a crazy strong ulti, and then suddenly you win the game.
Yeah, not to mention he's got Trick on Elise right now, so we could see some early trips up top. Of course, Broxa might look to match that now.
Dashes. If you're Cassiopeia without flash, how do you get out of John ulti?
Yeah, not a whole lot you can do there. And not to mention, if you pair that with Sven, you're going to have a bad time. Now, speaking of, it's first blood in mid as Perks finds two champs are better than one.
I love the 1v1s between these two guys here. I know, of course, Broxa joins after.
It's a great 1v1.
The bait at first from Caps, he keeps his W. He doesn't use the W. Actually, see Trick finding Broxa here.
Ooh, that's a lot of burst. He gets the smite down for the extra health. Going to force Trick to turn around now as Cassiopeia is still there. Not a whole lot of mana. He repels up and out. I heard a flash. Trick burns it, but he wasn't able to close the distance.
From Caps, and once again, we get the Jarvan roam we mentioned. He's sneaking down. No wards in the river.
Ooh, Perks is able to turn away.
There we go.
There we go. There he goes, and now there is no flash up and available. Caps has nowhere to go, and he accepts his fate, but not before Soaz comes in with the taunt. Can he get out? No, the double tap. It's Expect who finishes the job. Soaz came in just a smidgen too late.
Yeah, so they actually see him. They also will see Trick if he shows himself on the top side. Oh, Broxa.
Okay, Mythy has to wild growth on himself as Broxa was looking to come on in. But meanwhile, up top, we got action as well. Trick is going right through the minion line, and Soaz goes in for the taunt.
TP.
Doesn't quite get it. The TP coming around the side. Trick is still going for it. Expect just can't close the distance. He flag and drags over the wall, looking to turn on Soaz. No tower there for him to go back to as the tower falls down in the bottom side. Soaz is isolated, and Expect claims kill two.
Yeah, he did not see that teleport. That's why he tried to see if he can taunt Trick with all the minions around and see, okay, maybe I can kill him in time.
But here's your cross map to Fischio. Caps and Broxa on this mid turret, trading once again.
Yeah, this is actually good for Fnatic. They don't care about losing one kill top on their tank.
I want to assume genders. On the Rift Herald, that's for sure. Sven stepping up. Reckless and Jez is waiting in the wings.
Shin ulti, baby!
Here we go! Reckless delivering! The other ninja right on top of Sven, and that puppy is going down.
I mean, we saw this in game 1. We've seen it in game 2. We've seen it last split.
So is instant TP down bot 2. He's going to be able to save tower.
Well, he's trying at least to save it and also maybe set up a play because Broxa is on the way. Soaz is a very good ninja.
Well, I mean, it's similar to Reckless with the cannon, right? You got to give him props for playing this champion out so well. Now, Sven could be in trouble. He's stunned up by the Shuriken, has to flash out, followed by Reckless. The man has no fear, and he gets the kill, but we're checking back in at the Drake as Expect picks off Broxa.
There's poison on him.
Oh, right goes down. That's going to be Expect falling, but not before they were able to secure quite a lot. Trades all over the map here to Fischio. It's chaotic.
Yeah, once again, Reckless staying in that side lane, goes straight for the 1v1 kills. Sven, they're not respect the damage early on.
Caps is trying to stop backs here. Looks like he's going to do it right now. He's still able to hang tough. That turret's going down. Jez's and Reckless have not stopped pushing. Soaz gets the taunt, but Perks is going to cleanse it and flash away.
Oh, he's
in again, looking for Trick. These guys are relentless right now. Caps exhausted, still putting out damage. That Munchkin's coming for you, but Jez steals the kill away at the end.
Oh,
secures.
Fnatic.
He secures it to Fischio.
That is fighting everywhere. It's so fast. It's so hard to react. Sven caught and died top lane. Meanwhile,
I mean, yeah, Caps. He couldn't quite close the distance, but we know how it all ended. Back to live, the action never stops. Reckless this time is on his own, or is he? It's Soaz tagging in. And now the tables are turned, Trick's out of there. And Reckless on a killing spree, 3-0, looking for Expect. It's never just one member of Fnatic.
I like that, Pyra. It's never just one member. Redemption as well from Jessis. And playstyle, and we get G2 trying to counter it, trying to play against it. Hello, Reckless. Is that a cannon?
Oh, we've seen this movie before, and I know how it ends. Reckless gets the finisher. No assistance required. And Sven knows there's no way in hell he's getting the Acathian surprise. And wouldn't you know it, Fischio? Look at the time. Baron's up.
There we go. Early Baron being rushed down once again. They have the damage to do it. Sven, well, he could try and check the brushes with his ulti. It is so hard once you are behind against this cannon.
You can see where G2's priority is.
Yeah,
Three members down bot.
Go bot lane, guys, kill him!
Okay, he's gotten the dunk on, but he flashes out, trying to turn back around. Soaz doesn't even use Stand United.
Good timing though from G2 because they just killed the wave mid, so there was no minion wave for Fnatic to take the tower with. But now Fnatic are tired of waiting for these stupid minions and just kill the tower instead.
Want something done right? You might have to face tank a tower, but unfortunately G2 have been able to push him off. This is the power of this Kog'Maw. He's going to be able to put themselves in a very good position, but G2 were able to find some bite back, and that's why we got this great series here. Soaz jumped on, he's got flash, he's still hanging in the pit. Oh, can he get out in time? He doesn't! That was almost a Soaz.
Almost a Soaz, but now mid lane tower might go down, but actually there's still no minions for Fnatic to kill it.
Oh boy, Sven is going low, kicked out, that puppy's out of there. Broxah looking for the chase down, and he flashes in for the finisher.
Well, Expect is coming down here to see if he can kill Broxah.
Okay, the fights never end here right now. Broxah back within some minion range, and Reckless looking to try and turn back as Expect realizes he might have gone a little bit too far out of range for the rest of his team to be able to help him out. Stunned up, nearly a tower, turning around. Can he do it? Wild Growth's on. Mithy's gonna save his life.
So they got a kill on Sven here, lost Source, but they got mid lane tower. That's the important one. They're finally inside the G2 base. Inip dropping as well. 11,000 gold lead from Fnatic.
Oh boy, Caps has no fear. He was going right in onto 3, but he might pay for that with his life. Perks looking to chase him down, get some revenge of his own, but...
Need. Source without any globals right now, so you can't actually sit bot lane, but you know if you're Fnatic.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just waiting for this one pick.
Trick's gonna have to come right back on down, and they will finish him off, even through the Wild Growth. And that's meaning no smite now for G2 Esports, but Fnatic aren't interested in the big purple worm just yet. They're gonna go right in on to Expect. He dunks, but he gets dunked. Perk's gonna have to flash away to avoid the tether of Jez's, and Fnatic say, who needs the Baron? There's an open base in mid.
Yeah, Fnatic. It's coming now, so they have to actually say, okay, never mind, we can't go for mid.
Caps might be a little isolated here, but the team's right behind the wall, and Lucian grounded. It's Caps that finishes it off. Reckless tags his way in, and all of a sudden, it looked like they were in trouble. They baited it right back, and that is gonna be it. Stopping to finish off the inhibitor, and it is going to be Nexus turrets. Mithy and Trick here desperately to defend, but nothing doing at all. What happens when the Royals clash here in Europe? Well, you know what? It's a renaissance. Fnatic have done it. They've taken down the Kings 2-1. GG.
As we talked about in the game, Pyra, the fact that Fnatic can win this series here is a very good sign. It's not about how practice is G2 at the moment. We know they're gonna get better. We know G2 will pick it up once they have more time. It's important that Fnatic are good enough to take them down 2-1 and actually do it with some very, very one-sided games as well in both Game 1 and Game 3.
Right.
Where we saw Fnatic really get some good early leads.
And to build an insurmountable lead against a team that loves to lock you down and control you like G2 Esports. That's what makes it all the more impressive. And the longer this split goes on, Fnatic are just looking hotter.
Of course, they're looking very good after they kept the lineup from Spring Split. Some of them went to Korea to practice as well, more in solo queue and everything, and now joined up with Reckless back here in Europe, who's of course looking